I'm back today with the world record of very rare drop trade-ups, and I am bringing back the lucky golden controller. If you know, you know. This controller has pulled off things that no other controller has in terms of crate luck, trade-up luck, and all that stuff. And we're bringing it back for this video. It's plugged in. There's a light that sometimes flashes here. It's very dim, but this is the controller we're using, okay? Can't even really tell that the light's on because of the bright light counteracting it, but it goes on and off, it varies. But yes, it took me literally an hour of non-stop trades for very rare drops. Literally not finding people to trade with, just trading with one person for 2,000 very rare drop items. These are some of the most expensive videos that I do make on the channel, so if you do want to support me that little bit more and make these videos possible, then please do use code PIXELARMY in the item shop, as it helps support me and make all these videos possible. And also, massive shout out to Rocket League for the pixel love. The love for me in the item shop today. You love to see it. If you are the majority of people watching this video that aren't subscribed and are part of the Pixel Army, then please do click subscribe down below. And also, go and follow me on my social medias, including Twitter at pickapixelyt, because today, while I do these trade-ups, because there's 400 trade-ups to do, I figured we could have a little chat as well. So I went over to my Twitter and asked you guys for some questions that you want me to answer in today's video. So if you want to get involved with the future uploads like that, then be sure to go and follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well. All of that good stuff. I haven't looked at any of these questions until now. I asked them yesterday, so you had plenty of time to get it all in. If I go to most recent, because why not? We'll do the trade ups. It's a lovely sunny day, and obviously we're out here with the golden controller trying to get some painted octanes. If not, that's totally fine, but you know, I'm happy to be here recording this, and then in an hour or so I'm going to go play tennis. It's like I said, it's a beautiful day and I'm in a fantastic mood. So Zodiac 666 comes in first of all saying, what is your favorite car and why? Realistically, let me just sort out my chairs recline real quick. Realistically, I'm going to go with the titanium white octane. The Nissan is a very, very close second, but titanium white octane is the car I've had the most hours with. It's the Stocktane. It's the car you start with, and the white with a little bit of flash there. So that is why. I'm sure many people could have guessed that. So Bobby asks next, how are you doing? He says, I feel the fans don't reach out to the creator enough. We're all human and all on the same earth. Now, I really appreciate the sentiment behind this question, and luckily, I do actually get asked by many people how I am doing. And sometimes it is easy for YouTubers and people to not forget that the people that are watching their videos are real people, but that literally every single view represents an entire person that has their own life, their own worries, their own struggles, their entire life story, and it's all condensed on YouTube in the form of one view, and that you are a real person watching this video and listening to me talk right now. So I'm doing very, very well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing well as well watching this, and if you aren't doing particularly well, if my videos bring you joy, then that's fantastic. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite food and drink, and watch and enjoy. But if you'd rather do something else, maybe go for a walk, do some exercise, have a drink, just anything, then feel free to go and do that and do whatever you need to make you feel happy in these times. Next question we do have, are you ever thinking about getting into different games on the pickapixel channel? Games like Valorant would be fun to watch you play. I am probably in the 1-ish% of players of games on the internet that have never played Valorant, or really watched any content on the game Valorant. I might have seen it, but I don't recognize it necessarily to be Valorant because I've never played it, so I don't necessarily know what it looks like. Is it kind of like CSGO? I don't know. Never played Valorant, but would you guys want to see me do... There's a white flamethrower. It's always titanium white. Would you guys want to see me do some kind of gameplay of different games on the channel? I'd be down for that. I've done it before. I've done many different games. Let me try and list some games I've played on the channel. Minecraft, of course. Fortnite. Those are probably the two that are most common after Rocket League. We have all other sorts of games. Happy Wheels back in the day. Tube Tycoon. Oh, mate, there were so many games on the Pickapixel channel, even a bit of GeoGuessr years ago before it was like a big trend that's kind of now a thing. So if you guys would want to see me maybe do some other games on the channel, let me know down in the comments. Next one is also cats or dogs and why. I'm going to go with dogs, but I love cats. So dogs are just unreal. They're the most loving animal I feel like ever. They just love people, and they're so loyal, and you just love them. Cats I do love as well, but as I was going into my teenage years, I developed an allergy to cats, so now I'm actually allergic. I'll still pet one when I see it, but it means I can't, you know, I don't want to be touching my eyes. I've got to go and wash my hands straight after if I want to not have like a relatively small but still noticeably annoying allergic reaction. Lord Burke coming in next saying, what is your current song you listen to while editing? And he makes fun of me for the songs I listen to, or just points them out. I don't know if I necessarily have a specific song I listen to at the moment when I'm editing, and it depends what kind of video I'm editing. If it's a video like this, like while I'm editing this, I probably could edit it whilst listening to a song, because I know roughly what I'm expecting from the video when I record it. But certain videos that take a lot more editing, I usually just edit the video on its own. So I don't know if I could pick a single song I would say I listen to while I'm editing, but thank you for the question, my guy. Okay, next question. Don't you think it's a little bit dumb to spend 20 euros on an online course to trade, on how to trade, when you can spend 20 euros on credits? No, I don't. You know the old saying, give the man a fish and you'll feed him for a day. Give the man a fishing rod and you'll feed him for life. Oh, imagine I got a black standard with that bit of insightful knowledge. So, yes, you could spend actually $9.99. I believe there's like about 10 courses left for the price of $9.99 if you use code pickapixel50 on my trading course on Gamers Ready. You could either use $9.99 on the course or spend $9.99 on however many credits that is. But if you get that many credits and don't know what to do with them, that will only ever be the amount of credits you have. If you invest in yourself and the knowledge and how to trade, if you have no idea how to trade, you could invest $9.99 on the course and then a further $9.99 on credits and use those credits and build them up with the knowledge from the course. So I think that's a very closed mindset. If you know everything there is to know about trading, don't buy my trading course. By all means. If you know all the knowledge, don't buy it. If you don't want to see the exclusive videos and stuff I made and take the quizzes and get your certificate and all that, that is totally fine by me. I'm not forcing you to get it. But if you had $20, you spent it all on credits but didn't know what to do with it and didn't know how to trade, you would have less credits than if you bought the course, bought extra credits, and then traded your way up to get more. Like I said, that fisherman analogy is really just the best way I can answer that question. So, no, I don't think it's a little bit dumb, because if I thought it was dumb, I wouldn't have released it in the first place, because I'm not dumb. So, there you go, my friend. There's my answer to your question. Fair point, but I like to think I've somewhat made it clearer for you, at least a little bit. Next question is, do you plan on reaching out to other YouTubers to make any content in the near future? I do want to do this. Have I planned it specifically? No, I haven't planned anything. However, it's definitely something I would love to do. So why not? In the comments, I might actually tweet this out and you know, because that's an easy way to connect creators. I might tweet saying, at your favorite content creators that you'd want to see me collab with. I think that could be a really cool way to do it. So if there is a particular YouTuber or Rocket League content creator that you would want to see me do a video with of some kind, there's the Fennec, let's go, then please do let me know down in the comments. First octane of the video, and it is a grey octane, so it's not the one we're looking for, but we move, there's still a chance. Okay, next question. Favorite anime? I've never really watched anime, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't watch anime, favorite TV show? I mean, probably Prison Break. I feel like I've said this before. I love The Office. I like Big Bang Theory, actually. I like Family Guy. A lot of shows you can kind of chuck on in the background, so there we go. If you had a time machine and it was a one-way trip, what year would you choose and why? I mean, what year would you choose and why? So let's say I'm the same age. I wouldn't want to go forward. I would, as crazy as that might sound, I wouldn't want to go forward because you don't know what's going on. I mean, obviously there's the butterfly effect, and if I go back and do something, I literally like walk a certain direction, or someone sees something that I do and it changes the course of history. There is that, but let's for a second ignore the butterfly effect and say everything could go as it went. I'm just living with the knowledge of everything else, which is obviously impossible even if we ignore the fact that time travel, you know, and all that good stuff. I would probably just go back, you know, if I'm this age, maybe I'd go back like 15 years or something. Holy! Did you guys hear that? Guinea pigs just had a right go at each other. They do not want me to leave them, basically. Because if I go back 15 years, they wouldn't be born. If I go back a year, they wouldn't be born. But, you know, go back with the knowledge I've got. Tell everyone I love to invest in cryptocurrency. And you're good to go. Everyone I love is a millionaire. And that's great. So, I mean, like, that's probably if someone has to think about it realistically and they wouldn't affect anything, you would like to think you'd go back to try and do something to better your life or make things easier for those around you, and that certainly would be it, you know. So I guess I'd do that. But good question. Obviously, if I gave it some thought, I would choose something else. Maybe I could go back hundreds of years, but it's a one-way ticket, so I don't really want to be doing that. So yeah, we can move swiftly on. Do you like football? If you do, who do you support? I do like football, and I've been an Arsenal fan for majority of my life, so it's it's been a tricky ride for me, unless I like FA Cups, which, you know, they're all right, but it's been a tough ride as an Arsenal fan, I'm not going to lie, but I have been an Arsenal fan since I was about 6 years old. There's the Fennec. I cried when I watched Arsenal lose the Champions League final because I felt like Almunia let goals in that he definitely could have saved, and Arsenal could have won the Champions League. And yeah, that's why I don't know, man. It's tough being an Arsenal fan. Okay, what was your first gaming console? Now, this is a tricky one. I can't remember which order they came in. My first personal one was a Game Boy Color, and that was in 2004, again, when I was 6. Apparently, 2004 was just the glory years for the pick. Obviously, there are people that were born before or after 2004 even happened, so you wouldn't have even been around. But yeah, 2004 was a great year for me, clearly. But I know as a family, certainly, we had a PS1 or a PlayStation 1 at some point very early on in my life. I don't know if it was before I was 6 or after, but I mean, what a console, man. There are games on the PS1 that still slap today. So, oh, Cobalt Octane. I'll take that. That's not bad. So, PS1, I always say Game Boy Color, though. Okay, next question. What's your favorite types of videos to make? Brackets, tournament openings, trade-ups, etc., and why? I think I would probably say black market trade-ups are the ones I enjoy the most, because you're guaranteed to get something sick, but, like, something really, really sick. Like, these very rare trade-ups. This is fun. This is enjoyable. I love that I can, you know, break the records. I can answer your questions, have a real chat with you, but I mean, if we got lucky with the colors, we could have got a titanium white one. If we got lucky with the colors there, we could have got a black standard. But with the black market trade-ups, to the extent that I do, we're pretty much always getting, like, a painted mainframe or something like that. So probably at the moment, black market trade-ups. A month ago or so, I would say it was the tournament openings and everything like that. But now, I've done so many tournament openings, and I'm not getting what I want. I'm starting to get, like, nervous to record them, because I feel like I have to get something for it to be a good video. And if the luck lets me down, I'll be like, oh, weeks and weeks of tournament practice and playing for that. For that, let's go! Black Standard, the first headlining act. It's the White Octane and the Black Standard. That's what you want in this video. I will do a couple black market trade-ups. I'll probably do all the black market trade-ups, to be fair. They're only drop ones, so there's nothing crazy is going to come out. But yes, what a pull that was. All right, so the next question is, what is your timetable for uploading? Now, I appreciate you asking me, but it is, if you check out my channel, it's 6 p.m. UK time every single day. If there's ever a time in my life, and that will come, because I'm not going to upload every single day of my life until I die, like, that's just not possible. It's possible, but it's not going to happen most likely. If there ever is a day I need to miss an upload or something like that, there's a technical issue, I'll let you know on Twitter. I'll probably let you know on the community tab on YouTube as well. So if you just stay subscribed with notifications on and you're active on the channel, you will see every upload when it comes out. And if you're the type of person that watches every one of my videos, I know there are bunches of you out there, you will have my video, because the way the YouTube algorithm works, if you watch every one of my videos all the way through, at 6 p.m. UK time, even if it's not 6 p.m. for you, whenever my video goes up and you open the YouTube app, my video will be at the top of your recommended feed. That, trust me, it's how it works. I do the experiments on my other account, my personal channel. I'm subscribed to my main channel because I like to test and see how YouTube treats my subscribers that watch all my videos. So every time a video of mine goes out, I watch my video from start to finish on my personal channel, as if I'm a viewer that watches all my videos. And every time without fail, sometimes before the notification comes through, if I open the YouTube app at 6 p.m, my video will be there at the top of the recommended feed. So, to be honest, you don't need to know when I upload. Obviously, you'll get used to the certain things you do in your daily routine as to when my face pops up on your phone. But if you watch all my videos, my face will be there on your phone to watch and enjoy my videos, which is why my thumbnails are very important, because I have to attract your attention from whatever it is you're doing to come and chill with me for a little bit. Shush says, how much have you spent on the game? it's got to be like £50,000 at least by this point, probably more. Maybe if I spent hours, I could look through all kinds of receipts and figure it out, but that is just a lot for a figure that is probably going to make me feel a little bit sad. So it's a lot of money, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So there we go. Next question, what is your favorite beer? Now, I am of age to drink. I have been for many years. However, I don't have a favorite beer. I don't like the taste of beer. I don't really like the taste of alcohol at all. Hence, I don't really drink. So sorry to be an absolute killjoy, but I don't drink. So I genuinely wouldn't know an answer to that question. How many hours of gameplay have you got in 2020 compared to 2019? So probably no. I don't know. I would say more hours in 2020 than 2019, mostly because I started streaming on Twitch in 2020. 2021, I would say I've got less in-game hours. I don't know, actually. The new tournament system has been here throughout the entirety of 2021, so I've played a lot of those. So I guess I would say, actually, I probably play more Rocket League as time goes on, but certainly when I'm streaming. If I'm streaming regularly on Twitch, that is obviously when I play the most Rocket League. The next one, it is a Rocket League question as well. What do you think about the state of Rocket League after Epic Games? Do you think it's in a good path or it's going downhill? Now, I would love to hear your guys' opinion on this. I think the initial bump, I mean, Epic Games putting it on the launcher, doing the collaboration with Fortnite, going free to play, and attracting a lot of eyes to what is the most unique and complex Unreal game there is. That is a good thing and will always tip me in the favor of positivity when it comes to Epic Games, because if all else literally fails, they gave the game a platform to be a bigger game. It gave the game a platform to be one of the best esports in the world, because whilst it always had the mechanics and everything about the game that makes it so great, it's now got an audience that appreciates that and makes the game successful. So they brought eyes to the game. In terms of game development, I mean, everyone likes to clown on Epic Games because it's Epic Games and they made Fortnite or whatever, but I don't know where Psyonix would have gone that could have been much better than what Epic Games has done. I love the game. Loads of people love the game. And I do think, actually, I think Rocket League is on a great path. It's so unique. It's so multi-dimensional. There's so much you can do on it. And I really love this game. And Epic Games has not made me love Rocket League any less. So I couldn't be happier, to be honest. So I think it's actually on a good path. Next question, do you think you could make it in esports? If so, what game? Obviously, I am a part of Ellevens Esports. You can go and check them out, but I am a content creator. In terms of high skilled level gameplay, could I make it if that was my #1 goal? Yes, I could, because I can do anything I set my mind to, but my mind would never be set to that, because my mind is set to being a YouTuber, creating content and all that good stuff. So my mind would not be set to sweating out games to the level at which I could be a professional esports player, because I'm making content and it's just not my priority. There's other stuff I'm doing. So probably not in terms of esports, I'm not going to lie. Next question says, do you like watching Formula 1? I'm just going to cut you off straight away and say I've never watched Formula 1. I've never been into it. I feel like you pick up interest in sports and stuff from your parents. So if you've got a mum or a dad who watches Formula 1 religiously, you watch it as a kid, they explain to you why it's interesting, why you might enjoy watching it. I can understand how people grow up liking something like Formula 1. Titanium white Merc, not bad. But as I never had that interest or even anything like that around me as I was growing up, I have no interest in it, and that's pretty much it. Let's go down to another couple of questions. Do you play Apex Legends? I don't. I played it for a few games and then just stopped playing. Wasn't really a massive fan. Thoughts on Rolling Down in the Deep? That, you know, I think it's called Astronaut in the Ocean. That song that goes, what you know about rolling down in the deep and your brain goes numb. That one. The TikTok one. It's funny, to be fair. It is. People are saying it's like the new Rick Roll, and it is kind of... It's funny. You know, it is what it is. I don't mind it. So, yeah, it just kind of is what it is. Where would you be in life if it wasn't for Rocket League and YouTube? Oh, man. I mean, I get this question a lot. Whenever I do a Q&A or have to answer some kind of questions, this always comes up, naturally speaking, because obviously, traditionally, you would grow up as a kid and you'd kind of know the route that you're going to take, mostly due to the lack of opportunity with the disconnected world of the 1900s compared to now, etc. But obviously, when I was a young kid and I was in, you know, first school and stuff like that, which is like aged about 4 to 8, there was no YouTube. You know, YouTube was made in 2005 and it was initially made as a dating website. Fun fact, which is why the first video, me at the zoo, is what it is. You know, he's there, me at the zoo. It makes sense. That's a video portraying him, right? So that was 2005. So before that, 2004, my peak year, for example, when I got my Game Boy Color, there was no YouTube. So this career wasn't even feasible. So what on earth would I have been doing? Back when I was a kid, I always wanted to be an ice cream man because I said, you know, I could eat ice cream on my break and I'd just be living my best life. And that just shows the pure innocence of childhood. I never thought as a kid, I want to be rich. I want to be a millionaire. That genuinely wasn't even a part of my brain. It was purely just about being happy. And as a kid, ice cream made me happy. So I wanted to work with ice cream. So I don't know what I would be doing without YouTube. I think the fact that I've known I wanted to be a YouTuber for nearly 10 years now, and that is, you know, I've been doing YouTube for pretty much half of my life at this point, and that's my most recent half, so that's all I can really think about. I have no idea. I've always said, you know, I'd like the idea of being a teacher, but you just never know. If it wasn't for YouTube, man, I like to think I'd be doing something pretty cool and something profound. You know, I feel like I've got talent. I feel like I'm a good worker and everything, and that's been proven by the journey that I've taken. But who the heck knows? Not me. I can't answer that question with actual certainty because I have no idea. But what a fun question it is to think about. Where would any of us be without YouTube? Where would you be right now? You never know, because you clearly spend a lot of time on YouTube if you're willing to watch 20 minutes of me trading up very rares in Rocket League. So I have genuinely no clue. PS3 or PS4? My personal favorite is PS3. I hate PS4. Now PS3, I mean, I played, other than Rocket League and making videos, for a pure gaming, a personal gaming experience, I played a lot more PS3. I played a lot of PS3 around my old mate's house. We played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on there. A lot of that. I loved that. Everything about the PS3 for me was purely a gaming experience. The PS4 I got a few months after I started the pickapixel channel, and whilst it was kind of about gaming, it was more only about Rocket League and making videos. So for nostalgia and just gaming for the sake of gaming for no other reason than just to be gaming, holy, 2 black standards, let's go, that's unreal. Well, like I said, gaming for the sake of gaming, it's going to be the PS3 for me, but I think nostalgia plays a part in that. But, I mean, they're both awesome. Like, now we have the PS5. I don't have a PS5 or anything like that, so I don't have an opinion on it. But how crazy is that? So, PS3 was a real one. It was gaming the way it used to be. And I kind of miss that. I miss that childish joy of just playing games for hours and having no worries. But it is what it is. That's going to do it for the very rare trade-ups. I'll trade up to the drop exotics, then we'll trade up to black markets and end this video. Thank you to everyone that asked me a question. There's over 100 here that I couldn't get to, which is a shame, but maybe I can get some more in a future video. All right, so I think we have about 16 black market trade-ups to do, so let's just see what we can get. Hopefully, it's a shattered, like we know, these can't come painted, so we just want the best of the best. You know, Dissolver, Dueling Dragons. You can't get into Stellar with these ones either, so Dissolver, Dueling Dragons, Heatwave, Fire God, Magma, those sort of things. That's what we're looking for in these trade-ups. We're absolutely smashing it. I don't think I've done this many trade-ups at this speed. It's been absolutely rapid. If we can please, with the lucky golden controller, if we can get blessed with some good luck for the finale, Bubbly's always a good one to get. It's a shame the value of the Bubbly has dropped so much, along with, to be fair, most of the black markets. Just want to see if we can get something absolutely saucy. Maybe there's a chameleon. We could throw in a couple of these. Do I have many? The black hypnotics aren't really worth a lot, so we can chuck those in. White creepers, potentially. You know what? Let's do it. Let's try and get ourselves a really cool painted black market. Come on. A Spectre. Oh, that is the worst trade-up I've probably ever done. I pray you forget I did that, because I don't know if I'll ever live that one down. Streamline, we've had so many of those. Can we get a big finish? Hexed. Come on, please. Only a couple more. Juiced. Okay. One more to do. And it's well, I don't know if we do have one more to do. Maybe we could get one more trade up out of this. Anything here? We could trade up the, potentially the anodize. It's not really worth a lot. Let's trade up that duplicate there, that duplicate there. Striker dot matrix can go. Wire SLKs and the liftoff. Boom. There's an import there we could use. Now we can get rid of that, and that. Another exotic. Okay, now we might be able to get a different one. Okay, 2 there, 2 reverbs, and 1 more. 1 more. It's a duplicate white striker equalizer. What do we do? Nah, it's white striker. It's too valuable. Maybe I like the reactors. We'll do the hypnotics. They're probably worth too much, but I'm going to do it. Come on. Popcorn. Okay, we'll move back. That's going to do it. The black markets were not the one. The painted standards, however, they were fine. But that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, you enjoyed chilling with me, then please do drop a like on it. Subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel. You have been awesome. And I'll see you in the next video very soon.
Flying in a missile, haters throwing shade, never pick me, not an issue. I am a beast, I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you, it's pick up, pixel.